Welcome to the Bus Factor for the second time. I think it should be
I'm gonna
working
watch him. He
now.
jumped both ditches.
There we are. See how it's coming up now. Yeah,
Hello.
fucking those little boys there.
Right. Save that.
Well, no, the issue was in here.
Oh, so it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I said it was. I was like, yeah.
What we didn't know, did we? Fucking try it. So I deleted it and added it again, and it goes up. Thank you, Davenport NZ. Yeah. Some of the like plugin infrastructure we used to make the audio setup work because it's.
But it wasn't actually the plugin infrastructure at all.
No, it was. So we needed to re-add the VST in here.
Yeah. I told you it was something in OBS.
Well, okay.
You were like, no, it's not. It's not.
Well, no. Okay. It was a problem routing from the VST that takes output from one place and puts it into the other.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back. Sorry, I love how people like watch us for like quarter of an hour before saying anything.
Oh yeah, it's like quarter of an hour, and it was just like, oh, maybe they're just doing a silent show this week.
What did we talk about? Dunners has a bus hub.
Dunners has a bus hub. Downer does dowsing.
Yeah, city council pays taxpayer money for dowsing.
Well, kinda. Yeah, that one's.
Oh, and shout out to Old Gold for seeing that.
What?
He
Old
saw
Gold, is that his name?
Just Gold.
Gold. His name's Gold.
Yeah.
Is he gonna name his kid Silver?
I don't know.
He should. That'd be funny. Gold and Silver.
I don't ask.
Nah, his wife. His wife should be Silver, and then his kid should be like white gold, bronze.
That's very presumptuous of you.
What's the presumption there?
That he wants kids, or has a wife, or wants a wife, or.
I'm not saying he wants those. I'm saying he should have those.
Oh, that's very judgy, or not judgy.
Yeah, it's a little bit judgy.
Who
taught you about hardware and software? No one. I learned on the streets. I learned on the streets, and it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know why I let Stephen do things.
The problem is our
oh my god, I missed it.
Oh my god, Hugh's not even paying attention. Turn that off. Go back to the other thing. Hugh's not even paying attention. One of the problems we run into is that we're too poor for analog audio devices. So we do everything in on the laptop in hardware. In software rather. And software audio stacks are fine on Linux, but if you try and use a software audio stack on Windows that works well, it gets hard.
Yeah.
So that's the root of our issue, is that we don't have a good way to route to do all our audio in software on Windows. And then especially plugging that into OBS. What I really would want to do is have like an analog setup.
I like how
all of it routing, and then all OBS does is put that on the internet.
I like how we wasted 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And now you're wanting to talk us through.
It's not wasting it. It's like, well, fucking. Like,
I did the same when I did it at the beach the one time.
Yeah.
I just like talked to myself like 15 minutes. And then someone was like, I can't hear you on mum.
At least this was two of us. we talked about nothing but the two of us, yeah. We have a like pretty expensive audio setup here because we have the Focusrite, which is like maybe $300.
Yeah, I think that's what you pay for it. I haven't put any money.
And then this one, this mic, we got an SM58 here. A Shure SM58. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's just left. Which is actually a nice mic. It's actually working out well because when we take it traveling, it's like pretty hardy. So we had it in like the dust storms of Christchurch, and it didn't cause any problems. So overall, we've kind of got, I guess when you take into account the camera and everything else, we've got like, I don't know, maybe $500 worth of equipment here, mainly for our audio. We actually got the camera for free from a listener. But it does end up being a little bit of a pricey setup. And the other thing is, if we want it to be portable, then we have to like kind of get stuff that we can lug around with us because we go to conferences and whatnot. So it's a weird setup. I don't know. It's a weird setup. Hey, pick a news story and go at it. We've done the first one. Dunners is getting a bus hub. It costs $400,000. That's cheaper than a bus stop in Wellington.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's weird going back through news that you've already talked about.
Yeah. We got another one. What's this one here? Cute Town.
Yeah, Queenstown bus drivers having a strike. Guess what for?
Not. Oh, hang on. Okay. A bus driver strike. It's clearly because
I can flick.
They don't
back
have
to
enough
it.
childcare. They don't have enough childcare.
No, it's not that. It's not that. But it was close.
Okay. It is that they feel that they're getting too much leave. Too much leave. Like they feel like they're actually ripping off the company.
Actually, quite close.
Okay. It is that they find their work-life balance is edging too far into life, and
yeah.
they really just need more stimulation from work.
There was actually a thing about work hours, and I think it was on that side of that equation.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
is it that that there's too many bus drivers and not enough work?
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, so it was on
Was it too
pay
genuine
and
that time?
hours dispute.
Was it too genuine that time? You just had to laugh. Yeah. Pay and hours dispute. They were getting
Which
paid too much.
I
and
assume they're getting paid too little and
yeah,
work shit hours, which is like every bus driver.
half
Like,
of the course.
why are bus company owners just so shit? Like, they could make.
I don't know.
better
It's like
companies.
government subsidized most of the time as well.
Yeah,
It's
like,
fucked, right? I think part of it is that under the new rules that National put in,
Yeah,
they're only allowed to take contracts based on how cheap they are, right?
Yeah.
So it incentivizes bidding as cheap as you can because you know that's the only leverage you have to win that contract. So there's that. Contrast with truck drivers. Truck drivers don't go through a bidding process.
Yeah.
They are private companies who have
Also-
to make money.
truck drivers don't have to fucking deal with people.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather be a truck driver than a bus driver.
There's
Fuck
just so
yeah.
many pros about truck drivers.
But I mean,
like,
assuming they both got paid living wages, I'm sure some people will choose to be bus drivers.
yeah, some people like being bus drivers because they like talking to people.
I think
I like those bus drivers.
private bus companies tend to do well, though, right? Like you never hear
Yeah.
about like tour bus company can't find bus drivers. No, because they fucking pay enough money.
Mm.
Presumably, I don't actually know for
Yeah,
sure.
like the small ones in Wellington, like Mana and NCS and stuff, they do quite well, but like they do quite well just with their like small number of routes. If they're
Yeah.
trying to be like a NZ bus or a Transurban,
Well, they literally
they-
can't because to win those contracts, you have to be underpaying people. You
Yeah.
can't win those contracts unless you're underpaying people.
Yeah.
It's fucked. It's way fucked.
Yeah.
And like it all goes back to that national government. Grrr,
pretty much.
grrr.
the
I mean, or you could,
PTOM, public transport operating model.
Yeah, whatever
that's
it
the
is.
one.
but you can also
I
blame
started reading the legislation for that. And I'm like, oh, I hate
You're like,
myself.
legislation is a dry read, right?
Yeah.
You really need
I
someone
started
to
reading
analyze it
the
for you.
Crimes Act. Did you know blasphemy is actually illegal in New Zealand?
Yeah, so is talking shit about the Queen. I don't know. I can't remember.
I
what
didn't
the-
get up to that.
se-
Yeah.
sedition.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like fuck the Queen. We should get rid of the Queen. That's
But
illegal.
The blasphemy is only in written form.
Oh, real.
So, like, we can just, like...
Jesus fucking
Blasphemize.
Christ.
But
yeah,
if
fucking.
we write, like, a book saying that, then, oh, shit, we might go to jail.
There is the laws on censorship in New Zealand are also a little bit weird. So, for example,
Oh, one happened while we were down.
oh, okay, I'll increase it then. Since you, but oh yeah, we did guess how many buses we think are going to go through because we haven't done that in a while. I guessed, Hugh guessed 5 and 5. Yeah, Hugh guessed 5 and I was like, no, 4, and then I was like, yeah, I'll go 3, and then when it's more even.
Yeah.
Some of the censorship laws in New Zealand talk about depiction. You can't depict a thing, which they're open enough that the censorship laws, if you like, for example, if you write a book where a 15-year-old has sex, that counts as a depiction of a child having sex, and so it can be censored for that.
Yeah. Yeah, censorship laws are weird in a lot of countries.
Yeah. So
New Zealand, I thought, was one of the better ones. Like, they don't censor as much.
So there is
They tend not to censor books as much.
Yeah, they definitely don't. So they get to choose whether they censor it. It's done by the whoever the fuck does it. I can't remember what the name of their organization is now. But they do get to choose.
I'm going to count that if it goes red.
Fair enough. They have censored an anime before.
Really?
Yeah, they censored an anime because they were making jokes about something in there that
I've
was
seen
inappropriate.
animes. I could imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine too.
Yeah, look at him go.
Oh, fucking yes. I honestly didn't even see him coming, but there he was. Fucking
I could hear the noise. And I'm like, someone is revving up. Do you remember
Redder.
the last section where the like it had the big leeway and like
with a reverb or
No,
oh, you
not
mean
the
where like
reverb.
we go red for 5 seconds and then tell me what are you talking about?
Well, like, so like the line was here, and then like
Yeah.
they could go up to there until that like weird curvy thing, and sometimes the bus driver was like, oh shit, no, it's actually still red.
The weird curvy thing.
The corner of the curb.
Oh, you mean yeah? Okay,
When the buses were
yeah.
coming, there was that one bus that like just fucking gunned it, even
Gunned
though
it
it was
on the
red.
when the pedestrian lights turned green and he
Yeah.
gunned it. That's fucking so good. He waited for the pedestrian lights to turn green.
To be honest, I've seen a lot of buses run reds here because I watch all the footage.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You do. You poor
some
thing.
are fucking nuts.
Yeah,
um,
some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are
So,
worse than others.
Yeah, one of the tweets someone sent out today to us was like, "What's happening with this one?" Like, I just
And-
found like another clear example: people running across the road to avoid bus getting hit, and Metlink's
I mean,
like,
people running across the road to avoid getting hit by buses.
Yeah.
But yes.
or hitting the bus.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hit the bus. Nah.
I guess so, yeah. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, there'll be our reporter from the street.
We can get someone in the office to go let the reporter in. We're just finding out whether it is the reporter on the street. No. Not. Oh no, it is. Excuse me, good sirs. Would one of
I
you
think
like to go
one
down and
is
let
in
someone in? No, it's our reporter, our bus reporter. You've met her before.
Yeah, she's the one you don't know.
Yeah, you'll see her and
Right.
you'll be like, yeah, she looks like a bus reporter. You just know she's got that bus reporter look in her eyes.
Oh,
Oh, she has bears fuss, so that's good.
for me.
What? Fuck off,
Do
mate.
you want some?
I mean,
3
nah,
wolves, mate.
I don't
know
actually
you
really.
love them.
3 wolves. Fuck it. So this one time before the bus factor, how did it go down? Someone was like, "Do you have any beers?" And I was like, "Oh no, we don't." As a joke or something, we had like a box of 3 wolves, and so Hugh went off and bought more 3 wolves, and then we had 2 boxes of 3 wolves here, and then the bus reporter came and brought another box of 3 wolves, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Why? What's wrong with your family that everyone wants to buy fucking 3 wolves?"
It's a good beer.
Yeah,
for-
but like, I want a bit of variation.
it's cheap and wow, I could have got it again interstate.
I
like that
I
as
like my
well.
variation. That's all I'm saying. Let's go through some news because we're actually like running pretty late today.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
good tech
yeah.
news, shall we?
Yeah.
Did you see that fucking Chromo Day, mate?
Did we talk about the Queenstown one again? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, bus strike. Yeah, it's pretty standard bus
Right,
strike.
Chromo Day.
Chromo Day, mate. Fucking O'Day and Chrome. RCE. It's RCE. So if you have Chrome, update it. Google has released, I think there was a red light. Do you want to just check the... Yes, that was easily a red
Oh,
light.
yeah, that was easy. That was like a number 2, maybe a 3.
Um,
Oh, I
So,
found it. On this
um,
one.
the Chromo Day, it's in like the file reader API or something. The gist is patch your stuff.
Yeah, so this one is being exploited in the wild.
Yeah, currently being exploited. It's not like one of those ones where they're like, oh, there's an issue.
So there's like not too much details on it. So
Mhm.
like one of the Google researchers noticed that it was being exploited. And they're like, this is weird. So they looked it up, found it, patched it.
Yeah.
But they're like just holding off on the details for now, just until people get it patched.
Yeah. I actually had a friend who, I swear to God,
Oh!
that was pretty good.
That was a number 2, mate.
And that's 5. You are currently winning. I should have said 6.
You should have.
Should have said 6.
Maybe a number 1.
Nah. Fuck off, mate.
I'm gonna read names.
Calvin Klein would not agree with
to be
that.
honest, like I'm like really behind in my triaging.
Well,
need to
come
make
on,
that
spend the
website.
weekend. You were sick. You should have done it.
I didn't actually do much. Yeah,
You should have done it while you're sick.
I think I did like a bit, but it was a lot to concentrate on.
Whether buses are going through red lights.
Yeah,
Red light, yes.
you
Red
have
light,
to
no.
say.
Fucking hell. If we can train an AI to do it, we can get you to do it. Chromo Day, anyway, that's, I had a friend, okay, get this. He messaged me and he was
you
like,
had a friend?
he messaged me and he was like, so do you reckon this Chrome patch issue is actually a way for Google to push a backdoor into people's browsers? I was like, could you elaborate on what you mean by that? He's like, well, this must be a way to push a backdoor really quickly. Have you noticed they haven't released any details to the bug yet? And I'm like, I mean, they don't want people to exploit it. He's like, but it's being exploited already. and he had this real convoluted way of explaining why this was the way
Yeah.
to go. He runs like Firefox or Chromium or something. He's just a little bit paranoid and
Oh,
a little bit not up to scratch on those kind of things.
So, client we have that I'm going to be on the job. It's
Okay,
internal.
okay.
They just sent in the email today being like, "Oh, can you provide us assurance that the laptop that you're going to be plugging into our network is like fully patched and up to date and running the latest antivirus stuff?"
You just respond with, "Yes, I
Yeah,
assure this."
it was just like, "How do we prove this?" And I'm like, "If they want proof, I can give them proof." but,
Wait, are you
like,
going to be plugging in your Gentoo laptop?
Yeah, mate.
Just paste the emerge output, like just portage upgrade, and it'll just paste that to them,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "What the fuck is
yeah,
this?"
this is that.
Yeah, it was.
In a motorbike.
Yeah, I definitely should have said 6, but oh well. Some more tech news, because we got a few more things on the list. There was another bug in Chrome. Get this one. Do you reckon this is... People say this is a security bug. The issue is, if you open up a PDF, they can figure out what Chrome version you're using and send it off to a remote server. Like a few other things.
Man, PDFs are like those scary things that...
It's like HTML plus JavaScript in another format.
Yeah, but like people think they're safe because like they're PDFs, they're portable. And
Mate, you know
documents.
what? You know what I thought was safe once? I once thought Windows screensavers were safe.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, turns
They're
out
like
Windows screensavers
executables.
are literally executables. Yeah, that one got me fucking owned. That one got me owned real bad. Hey, check out
What
the
was
screensaver.
What was the screensaver?
Oh, it was like TeamViewer or something. It was like
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
it was just
nothing exciting.
literally just straight. It wasn't like fancy malware. it wasn't like it installed a cool screensaver. No, it was legit just some fucking like
I
shitty
like the
exploit.
ones that like install the thing that you want installed and the virus, because then you just like don't.
You don't
know.
notice, yeah. No, not this one didn't. This one did not do that.
Yeah,
what
I
else
had
we
one
got?
of those on like Windows 98. Like I figured out a virus was there. I learned a lot about 98 back then. I like went through all the registry and like, oh yeah, like what's happening here? What's happening here?
What a fucking nerd.
Yeah, worked out what it was.
It was a virus.
It was a virus, but I worked out
Obvious.
like where it came from, and it was like associated with this. Still had it.
Was it your porn, mate? Was it your fucking porn?
It wasn't my porn.
Oh,
Fuck,
okay.
porn was expensive back then.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Get
it's
the
like
ASCII stuff.
dial up and shit.
Get your little ASCII porn going.
But yeah, like I worked it out, and like the program I had, it was legit. Well, like it wasn't legit, but like it
the
had.
program worked.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll have to find another version of this.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah. If you
But yeah, what were we talking about next?
next one there.
Buggy cow.
Yeah. It's like some OS X Previsk stuff released by Google.
Did
Google
you not
releases a
read
lot.
up on the news?
I did read that one briefly a few days ago. It's an OS X privilege escalation issue. Buggy cow. I think it's a throwback to Dirty Cow. Buggy cow.
If
So I
people
presume-
can't see me, which they can't, I'm shaking my head because he always gives me so much shit for not reading.
Look, I didn't read that story, and yet I still know more about it than you.
Do you?
Yes. Come on, give me some deets. then.
Quiz me.
Okay, what's the story about? What's the exploit? Well, like, what do you get out of it?
Previsk.
That's what I said. Give me something new. You don't know about it, do you?
Something new. I kind of recall someone telling me,
Okay, what they
but I
tell you?
don't know the macOS terms and I don't want
Oh,
to
go
repeat
ahead,
them just
go
in case I'm wrong.
Okay, go on.
But you went through like multiple stages of
You mean
Previsk.
it escalates your privilege multiple times?
Multiple times. Like
Yeah, so
from
I
the
believe
bottom
This
to
one,
the top.
this
or
one is
the
from
top to the
user all
bottom?
the way up to. I think they call it the trusted root or trusted zone.
Yeah, trusted something.
The trusted blipper. But you know, it's a fucking privilege escalation. What are you gonna do? Previsk, mate. Fucking Previsk.
All right.
Um,
That story?
Next, we got the. No, let's switch out. Let's talk about some other stories.
Shit. We got some breaking news here.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Is it-
Didn't actually come through from our reporter.
Is this
It's
breaking
that
news from
breaking.
11 a.m. this morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's angry.
Oh.
To be honest,
The
you
reporter just said, "Fuck, I'm useless. I need to work more on these stories."
No, she found good stuff. No, this one you found like real quick. So like there was a serious bus crash in Auckland.
I mean, I guess it's a serious bus
Serious.
crash. If I crashed into
Oh
a
my
pole, I would.
I wonder if it still has it. Oh, did you see that one? The new Lynn one. No, I don't have it open anymore. So yeah, like in Greyland, not New Lynn. How
I
many
just wrote-
Lynns do you need?
I just
in
wrote
Auckland?
Auckland.
Yeah, but how many Lynns do you need in Auckland? Like, there's a new Lynn and a grey Lynn.
And Lynn probably lives in those Lynns.
Yeah. I know a Helen that lives on Helen Street, which is around the corner from me.
Ooh. We had a teacher.
She probably doesn't live there anymore,
We had
though.
a teacher, Mrs. Black, nee Miss White, whose daughter married a Mr. Brown.
Yeah? All
Black,
right.
white, brown. Yeah.
Anyway, so bus
Ebony
crashed into a pole.
and ivory.
Two
yeah.
people
Yeah, that was the part I was like,
to
fucking-
fucking hospital.
I
but
was
then,
like,
in
how the fuck did that happen?
in the actual article, it was like, it's not serious. Like, there's no like
It was
serious
the
injuries.
driver and the
The-
passenger who had like a sore face.
Yeah.
So probably just
But like down the bottom, there was like a red banner just going scrolling across the page. Two people urgently fucking shipped off to hospital. I'm
yeah.
like, damn, that makes it sound so much.
I don't know if
worse.
you guys have been to Stuff lately, but they have a permanent breaking news banner with just the latest story. So it's actually not. It's like breaking news. A story got published. Like it's not. It's really frustrating. 'cause
Have you been to stuff recently?
I actually. So here's the thing. I use in the morning. I open up Google whatever the fuck. Do you know the thing?
Google News.
I don't know. I swipe right on my phone, left, right. I
Oh, that one. Yeah.
and it like gives me some news stories, and
Google Now.
it's really bad. If I open it
Yeah.
up now, it's just like Mike Hosking stuff about sports, Mike Hosking bad opinions,
yeah.
and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Judith Collins. I don't know. It's just Michael Jackson radio band. Oh yeah,
All right.
fucking
We
Mike
don't want to
Hosking.
hear your news.
For
we
some reason, Mike Hosking just shows up on my news all the time, and then like UFC.
we want to
fucking
hear
championship.
more about Auckland. I think So this
Okay,
one-
Sorry.
serious business. But they're all right. So we'll move on to the next story.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Did you know if you were driving a bus? So you know there's like rules about driving buses.
Oh,
Actually, there's rules about driving.
Is there rules about driving buses?
Vehicles?
Because as someone who's done a few OIA requests, you might know better than most that
Oh my god.
some of those rules don't always get enforced.
Yeah. So what? Actually, this one recently got enforced in Wellington.
Okay, what is the rule?
Using a cell phone while driving, like being
Yeah,
on
you're
a
not
call.
allowed to do that.
Yeah,
right?
you're not allowed to do it. It's kind of a weird rule.
Yeah.
I remember when it came in, and I was just like, I can eat a fucking hot pie while I'm driving.
Oh yeah, that's like super dangerous.
Oh, I know, right? Fuck, I've
Like a
been
hot
burned
pie, you're like,
before.
fucking shit, fuck, it's fucking
I once
swerving on
made
the
like
road.
a toasted sandwich, like with fucking chili
Oh,
beans in it.
dude, fucking hell.
I was just like eating that, and I'm like, this is all over me. Fuck,
Yeah.
I guess they'll wait till I'm.
I
finished.
never ate while I was driving. Occasionally I drink non-alcoholic beverages,
Yeah.
but I never ate. Fuck it, just take the. It's not worth it.
And changing a CD. One time my CD's like rolled under the seat.
How old are you? Jesus Christ, mate.
and I
By
had
the
to,
time
like,
I was driving, I had an aux input.
You don't drive that much though. I don't actually.
No,
anymore.
I when I was in Hamilton, I drove. I drove every day in Hamilton.
My wife tells me she lets me do the weekend driving just to keep my practice up.
Yeah, fair enough. I need to get my license, and I haven't driven for ages. I don't know
But
what I could do.
yeah. Anyway, so you're not meant to call on the cell phone. Police actually did like a big thing in Wellington.
Yeah, they
on
do.
that.
They've done it in Hamilton a few times.
But this bus driver, he
Oh yeah, you can use a hands-free cell phone. So you can't use it with your hands. That's a good point.
yeah,
We have the tools, and most cars have hands-free kits these days. It is a thing.
yeah. Well, I always
Most new
wondered,
cars.
because like, what if you make a call and you're just like tap tap?
No, that's not allowed.
Tap.
Don't tap. That's
You-
the hands-free kit is
Yeah.
so that you don't do that.
But you need to pick who you're calling.
No, you don't. You can do it through the hands-free kit. You don't touch your phone for that.
Huh?
Every
Alright.
hands-free kit will you do it through the hands-free part
Alright,
of it.
fair enough. Just
Although
voice recognition
ironically,
or like,
ironically, hands-free in this case really means hands not on cell phone. You actually can. A lot of them have buttons: volume up, volume down, left,
Yeah.
right.
But, yeah, like I would be comfortable making a call like A call's coming in.
You
I
just
will
said you just
swipe
said you were comfortable
loudspeaker.
eating a hot pie, so I don't think you're the
Back
best.
when I was a teenager,
You're not the
mate.
best litmus test for is this safe. I'm
Litmus
comfortable
test.
with it. Yeah.
No, like, so if a call came in, I can swipe and speak it.
If the call comes in, you can use your cell phone while driving. Cool. Okay.
I'm
That's
not gonna.
that's not what the law is.
I'm not
but
gonna pick it up and be like, "Hello, blah." Oh shit!
No, but you are going to pick it up and do that and hope you don't crash. Like, I'm just saying the law says you can't do that.
Yeah, I won't do it if it's in my pocket. But if like it's already out, say playing music, I'll just swipe and.
Like, the thing is, people get blowjobs while driving, so I'm sure you can answer a cell phone.
Yeah, fair enough. I believe it's legal.
Legal or illegal?
Legal.
Really?
Getting
Fucking
blowjobs
no
while
way.
driving. Yeah, I think so.
No way. Careless driving? Surely.
Nah, because you're still driving. They don't hand out those careless driving charges willy nilly, mate.
I thought they did. Isn't that a thing that you experienced once or something? I can't remember.
Dangerous. Whatever the.
Oh,
lowest
another.
one
Someone
was.
sent another one through. It's sorry, we haven't been looking at the thing.
Yeah,
The less one, the less dangerous one. I'm pretty sure if because
it got thrown out. Like,
what are you gonna do when
ridiculously.
you
The judge was just like, "Why is this even?" with
sure,
me?"
but I
Like,
just mean if you're getting a blowjob and you finish, distracted driving definitely as bad as being on a cell phone.
yeah, fair enough.
What are you gonna do if you?
But anyway,
what are you
so
gonna do if your leg clamps up and you hit the accelerator?
This Auckland bus driver, he was not getting a blowjob,
Okay,
but he was
Sucks for
talking on
him.
his phone
equivalent really.
and also writing notes in a notebook.
I'm just trying to think how many hands that takes.
So I think
Shoulder to the cell phone,
I think the cell phone was like that.
speaker,
So speaker on there.
Okay.
That's kind of why I brought up the.
speaker thing.
You
Yeah,
can just tap it.
I believe it's not allowed, but
Yeah, I don't think it's allowed, but I think it's probably.
Oh, was that two? There was actually two. And a red light and another. I'll cut it up one more time.
Might be the same.
No, because and another implies.
Oh yeah, and another. Well, it could have been. They
No,
could have
that's fine.
written
We'll
at the
watch
same
it. Tell me
time.
the story. I'll face this way for now.
Yeah. So that happened. No idea what's happening because what would happen? I don't know.
Like, you mean what law does it violate?
Oh, like I know it violates the law, but like, what's going to happen from that?
You mean what's going to happen to
Clear-
the driver? Like,
yeah,
what's the punishment? gonna be?
Clear evidence. People took photos of him and videos.
Probably warning.
Probably nothing.
Well, yeah, warning.
Maybe
you know?
warning from his company, which is secretly like, "Hey, mate, you've got a warning. Just
Yeah, don't let anyone catch you again.
yeah, pretty much." But the cops won't give a shit.
I used to use the radio and make notes on the map while I was flying a plane. That's a thing. I mean, if you're doing what do you call it, like Dead Reckoning as well, you generally are writing things. I do think it's
I just
safer.
want to say.
It's safer to fly a plane with
So
no
I
hands.
learned to fly. Do you know what the instructor always said? The most dangerous part of flying is
Taking off
driving
and
to the
landing.
airport.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. But of driving, taking off and landing as well, yeah.
Like if you were somehow already at the airport, then the most dangerous there is.
Well, I catch Ubers, motherfucker.
more landing, I think.
Yeah,
The
taking
t-
off's pretty easy.
Taking off, like you just
I've played a lot of Flight Simulator, so fuck it.
you should fly the real thing, mate.
Sit your flappy boys and just hoon off, mate.
Yeah.
Flaps and hoon.
It's roughly that.
I mean, there's
it's been a few
there's the
years
hour
since I've
of
done it.
checking everything before you start, right?
Yeah, it's not an hour. It's like 10 minutes. Pre-flight checks, mate.
I had small plane, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was 2 red light runners. Okay, well, oh yeah, so what's going to happen to them? Probably nothing. Yeah, to be honest, like, cops talk on their cell phones occasionally. People have caught them doing that, and yeah, they do that quite often.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if we sat here and just looked down, we'd see people on their cell phones all the time.
I
so-
think the cops actually paid a fuckload to get like hands-free kits in like all of their cars.
So then when people use cell phones, it's like, why? Yeah, someone says, you're not going to hit pedestrians in a plane. Well, maybe. There's fucking skydivers, mate. There's fucking skydivers.
Jesus, what are the odds of that?
Well, it's 0 because that's why you have,
Yeah.
you know, your clearances and everything. But for Fucking hell.
Well, no, it's not 0. It's something above 0. 'cause
Okay,
people
yeah, it should be 0 if everyone's communicating
we should have
effectively.
no crashes on the road. It should be 0 chance of any.
Okay, granted, you're right. It's above 0.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that scare the shit out of you? There you are flying, motherfucker, in a fucking. You'd be like, holy shit! You'd be fucking swerving. Hopefully, you'd see him, right? But if you were looking down, writing something,
Yeah. Because a lot of the time while
Whack.
flying, you do not need to pay that much attention.
yeah,
You,
you're not gonna be looking up,
yeah.
really, or
You
so.
kind of like look around like once a minute, maybe, but
Yeah, like-
once a minute, that's
fucking scare the shit out of you. Yeah, I know. I used to live on a farm that had an airfield on it, like not a big one, clearly.
Yeah.
And they used to do like hobby air days. So they had
Yeah,
mainly
I've been to
microlights and a few like Cessnas and that kind of thing.
yeah.
And they did say one time they did have 2 planes coming into land at once because they didn't have the radio manned at that point, and 2 of them came to land at once, like one on top of the other.
Yeah, we had an incident in Paraparamu.
Yeah.
Helicopter and a plane.
Pamparam.
They were so there was no air traffic control. Everyone just went off
Yeah.
radios, and
Mhm.
you fly and no radios.
Yeah.
Helicopter went through them all.
Yeah.
It was a bit sad. It was crazy.
Wait, helicopter went through them all and killed them.
Yeah, people died.
Oh,
And,
fuck
like,
me.
Crashed into the mall. And,
Yeah.
like fucked that up.
Yeah.
And like, I was actually driving through Paraparamu at the time,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Why the fuck is there so many cops, ammos, fires, just
Yeah, yeah.
everything?" I was like, "Damn, what happened here?" Right,
Yeah.
pick up the sparkle, like get out of here, and
Yeah. And you hear about it and you're like,
And I was
oh,
like-
shit.
damn, we were there. Could have
Yeah.
been us.
Air accidents happen very infrequently. It should be all be risk based. Sometimes the risk is low and others it is high.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good advice for life, isn't it?
Pretty
Don't do risky things if the risk is high. Like if you get a high risk of dying, maybe you shouldn't do things that increase it.
much. Yeah, like
That's why you should never cycle anywhere. Fuck that.
cycling. You can do stuff to reduce the risk, but it's still a fucking.
It's
high
still real
risk.
high. It's like motorcycling. If you want to ride
So-
a motorcycle, just don't.
I do like extreme sports. I do like martial arts. I do.
Holy shit! What I do extreme sports.
Yeah,
I do
man.
martial arts.
And rock
Fuck off.
climbing.
You do rock climbing inside at
No,
fucking
d-
Freiburg's.
Freiburg is where I go swimming.
Okay, what? Where do you go rock climbing? Because they have a
Fergs.
rock climbing thing as well, right?
Fergs.
Oh, Fergs is it? Okay,
Different
sorry.
from Freiburg.
Okay, Fergs.
both
It is
end
on the
with
waterfront
Ergs.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
okay.
both on the waterfront. They both end with ergs.
Yeah. Okay.
They both start with F.
Yeah. Different
Yeah.
areas. Yeah.
Pretty much the opposite side of the waterfront. But anyway, rock climbing is actually kind of dangerous.
Yeah. It's a little bit
But you can make it
dangerous.
taking,
I wouldn't consider
is taking a bus a risky thing? I actually
everything's a
think
risky thing in essence.
I think taking a bus is probably the least risky thing you can do.
as opposed to driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have less.
You're probably
risk.
safer on the bus
Yeah. Yeah.
than outside of the bus. Just
It's-
anywhere outside of the bus.
It's like driving an SUV generally is safer than driving a small car.
Yeah.
But if everyone drove small cars, everyone would be more safe.
Like if there was like a crazy, I don't know, natural disaster, I would just run to a bus because
Fuck off.
it's
What?
safe on a bus. No, I wouldn't.
To be fair, on a bus you can't feel the earthquakes generally.
Yeah.
That's always funny when like people catch a bus and there's an earthquake and they're like, oh, I didn't even notice. My partner who moved over from Australia, she's not felt an earthquake once since she's been in Wellington. There
Oh,
have been
really?
a few. The last big one that happened, she was on a bus for it, so she just didn't realize. You right?
Yeah. Just getting asked when we finished.
The same time as every other week.
Oh, have you?
That's-
Oh, yeah. She's seen it like.
The same
Hours
time as
ago.
every other week. Gosh darn.
Anyway, so that was that. Do you know any other stories that you want to talk about on the other lane?
Yeah, I can if you want to. Top one here on the next one here, I should say, is Jydria. This is the NSA reverse engineering toolkit.
Oh yes, I thought I recognized the name.
Jydra.
Hydra.
I actually
It's like Hydra with a
no.
G.
So I listened
Government
to
Hydra.
Rob Joyce say the name of it, and he didn't pronounce it Jydra, but he did Jydra maybe. But the way he said it, I was like, that's weird.
Deirdre?
I can't remember. He said something
Right,
that
go
it
on, go
wasn't
on. We don't
Jitra
have
anyway.
much.
Anyway, that's a cool little. If you're into reverse engineering, go check that boy out. Cheaper than IDA and similar enough feature set that I think it's probably worth looking at. So
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier, weren't we?
yeah, we've talked about it a bit. What's next here? Chronicle, Google. Right, no, sorry, I should. Google's parent company, Alphabet, is subsidiary. Chronicle. No, they have a subsidiary called something. All right, maybe Alphabet has a subsidiary called X or something. Anyway, they're Google, fucking Google.
It's related to Google.
Google is releasing a tool called Chronicle. I think it was a red
That
light.
was one.
Yeah, it definitely was. Releasing a tool called Chronicle. It's basically like Splunk, but in the cloud.
Oh,
which it actually seems pretty good. So they have fixed pricing as well. So if you want to push up like 10 terabytes a day, log a day, you can do that. I mean, you can try to do that. So that's kind of interesting. I think people don't tend to do as much monitoring as they should. So maybe this would be good. It's like Gmail. People use Gmail. It's handy. Google Apps. I mean, this is like that. Thunderclap. This is the DMA attack using Thunderbolt. So we've seen this through the ages. We had the Firewire attacks, which I think Metalstorm did. We had the lightning attacks, which I believe Snare did. And now we have Thunderclap, which I don't know what it is. But it sounds like a really bad STD. I got the clap. The thunderclap.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's where
Did you
the names
know
come
I
from.
was at a flat
Thunder
where
Someone got the clap.
everyone except one guy got the clap?
Are you serious? Oh, dude, that's nasty.
A flat with 5 guys.
Was it one girl?
A girl was not part of the flat, but yeah, one girl.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you said you were part of it.
All but one got the clap.
Oh, was it you who didn't get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. That's damn. I feel like I'd rather not know that, but damn. Okay. What else?
I was like interested at the time, but then I found out, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you were interested in the check?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. I don't want to be left out, guys. I like public transport. Anyway, Facebook, 2FA mobile. Oh yeah, so this one, Facebook asks for mobile numbers for 2FA.
Yep.
And they're like, yeah, it's 2FA, bro. We saw this a while ago. They started like SMSing people. Now, if you search someone's mobile number on Facebook and they've added it for 2FA, it will show them up. Like, so that's bad. That's bad, Facebook. You shouldn't do it like that. Idiots.
They've had that.
Fucking idiots.
They've had that before with like other things as well.
Kinda. They had it so that it would send you notifications via your phone.
Yeah.
So you'd add it for 2FA, and Facebook would be like, "Cool, we're gonna start sending you alerts over your phone." You're like, "What? No, I don't. That's not. No, bad Facebook. This is worse. This is people can find you using your mobile number." Once again, Facebook doesn't fucking stupid fuck up, and Mark Zuckerberg's like, "Oh, privacy. Fuck that guy."
Yeah.
Anyway, you wanna burn through any of the bus news?
Should we talk about
There wasn't much tech news this time.
more breaking news? So in Taupo, there was a double-decker bus.
Surely there's not enough people in Taupo for a double-decker
Apparently,
bus.
there's double-decker buses.
That seems crazy.
And there was one passenger that just ruined it for everyone.
Took a shit on the bus.
They were wanting to get on the bus, so they like wandered out onto the road.
What? Okay, that's
Got hit
by the bus.
by the bus. The bus is totaled now.
Oh, fuck off. If the bus was totaled, he'd be dead.
I assume the passenger that wanted to get on the bus is dead.
Serious?
It was a cow.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my goodness. Shit,
But
yeah.
like,
Okay, yeah.
how are the like?
I was like, wait, fucking Jesus.
That's craziness. Getting a double-decker bus in a situation where a cow might just walk onto the road
I mean, like, cows walk onto the road a lot in New Zealand.
in Wellington.
No, not in Wellington. In
In
Waikato,
any
for example. Like,
Double-decker buses.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. I don't know about double decker buses specifically, but we had, for example, four school buses
Yeah.
every day go along a certain route.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to make one a double decker if you had them available. We had like
Yeah.
the overflow bus, which literally was it went the same route as another bus, so you could have a double decker. And this was in like just out of Hamilton, kind of like like literally 5 minutes from school. Hamilton's tiny. So.
Fair enough. Right. So
There are
that's probably
situations-
what happened in Taupo. Did you know I was at when I worked out in
Pit 1.
Not Pit 1, Newtown.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. I was going to say, what the
There
fuck,
was,
who
like,
says in Newtown?
Randomly a
But-
sheep there one time,
Oh, yeah?
like
Yeah.
just outside our office. Like,
Did you
and
go and
there
give
was,
him a
like, little
pat?
meadow. Yeah, I kind of went out. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, people were like trying to like hold it down. And
Why were they trying to do that?
it was a sheep on the loose.
Oh, okay, so
Like,
it wasn't meant to be
literally
there.
on the loose.
It wasn't meant to be there, okay.
And then like the cops came and they were like, what do we do? This is
You
fucking
just
weird.
fucking grab them. What do you want to do? Do you know the SPCA? Because my partner worked at the SPCA for a while. I've volunteered there rather. The SPCA out in not the one here in the city, but one further out somewhere. I don't know where it actually is. They take sheep.
Yep.
You can give them your sheep.
I think SPCA came.
Yeah,
To
and
pick
they would
up
just
the
pick them
sheep.
up and give them to the old fucking SPCA people with the
They
sheep.
were just like picked it up, put it in the boot. She'll be right.
She'll be right, mate. Sheep's are pretty hardy.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Animals, man, they're weird. Anyway, come on, power through these.
Assault. So this assault happened in what city was this?
I presume it's got something to do with buses, given it's on our bus news list.
Yeah, double-decker, Tauranga.
Whoa, assaulting 2 bus drivers. Why?
They got lippy.
Wait, 2 of them? What was the situation?
Actually, yeah. Like, why did he assault 2 people?
Like, I presume 2 people were on the bus.
Um,
Did he go and fight them?
Punched 2 drivers because one of the drivers got lippy with him. So like,
It wasn't on a bus driver, but on a bus though.
it might have been like at the end of a route, like by
Maybe
or
depot or
like-
something.
yeah, maybe it was like
Someone
yeah
says,
at a depot. Or
someone
something.
says bastards, which I'm assuming he's talking about bus drivers. Oh, that was another one.
Oh yeah, boom.
Fuck, I guessed wrong today.
Oh, there's a couple. His dad did another one.
Oh,
I did his
so-
first one. So
okay.
you do a second one.
Okay.
We've been really bad. Really
Oh, that's why they call me bad boy.
bad.
Okay, anyway, finish it off.
Did you know NZ Bus are not allowed to talk to the media?
Yeah, this is weird. On a bus this morning, a viewer sent us a literal image of a literal image, weird. An image of they put a big public poster up on the back of the bus where you get off the bus, so the second door. Operators need to know media communications is an acceptable use policy. What the fuck is the point of putting that A on the bus, B at the part the bus driver doesn't go?
It's super public, eh?
It's like, and to be honest, the policy is fine.
I
It's
didn't
just
realize
like,
it was by the back door. That's like
yeah, back door.
so weird.
Yeah.
It's like they were like, "Oh, we need to put up this poster somewhere. Oh, we've got a little poster slot here. We'll
It's
put it
so
up
weird.
here."
And yeah, the policy is fine. It's like, or bit
Yeah, don't-
authoritarian.
Don't talk to people.
But why? It's just a weird situation. Anything else? What's the last one?
The committee meeting. I think we'll talk about that next week.
Okay,
so,
let's talk about it next week.
Yeah,
I think we're about done for the. Sorry about this short show because of the issues with the audio.
yeah.
We'll check that next week before we go live, I think.
Oh, you recorded. Hey, cool.
Yeah, I did start recording it. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see everyone next week.
See ya.
Ciao.
Libusvekter. Lip. Oh yeah. Libusvekter. Oh yeah.